Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Vagrant Story and recording it all on VHS. Last time we went to Duke Bardorba's, I got it right, hooray, Duke Bardorba's estate, and had an encounter with Sydney. Is there something up there? Looks like there might be. Anyway, so yeah, we're playing Vagrant Story, finally. It's only taken me forever to get around to this game, long enough for that poor button, the poor circle button, to get usurped by the X button as the general standard accept. So between episodes, I did read the manual, the real manual, not the quick manual. So I read the manual, and then it's... Do I just not have those options unlocked yet? I might not have those options unlocked yet. There's... Okay. So yeah, it looks like I don't have those options unlocked yet, because I probably don't have any chain abilities to speak of. That was what I was hoping to find. Alright. So... Red should mark the way I came in, so this should be forward. There we go, switching up those buttons. Well, apparently I should have continued... Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we're, I guess that's the start of the episode. Oh, dear. So, I guess we're fighting a Minotaur. I was about to say, maybe I should have taken the last episode forward just a little bit. Apparently no. No, that was a great place to call it, because, oh no. Okay, So, the... We do have a crossbow. That might be a good idea, actually. Okay, so, the... DP is, like, durability points. PP is phantom points, apparently. And that goes down while the weapon is out? It sounds like? Something like that? Maybe? I don't know. I'm strongly considering... Did my health continue to go up while it was in that menu? Nope. Okay. Maybe I should... Let's try it. Let's try it. We're going to switch out for this crossbow here. We'll see how things go this time around. And also, time to discover whether or not we can skip cutscenes. Looks like no. Oh, that... Let's hope this goes well in the very near future, because, yeah. There was totally another way up there. Nope, nope. One of these days you're going to be in range, my dude. One of these days I'm going to be right in range, my dude. Okay, how... He has so much reach. I've got a crossbow. Dead. Also, I looked up, manual had a bunch of information on, like, hey, what the different targeting on body parts is. So, body reduces... Body does stuff with that risk thing, which right now it says risk 0, so that's not really helpful, and that I don't know what that means for enemies. But breaking legs means, you know, things move slower. Right arm reduces their attack. Left arm reduces their ability to parry. Head reduces their ability to cast magic. Those sorts of things. Great. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so ultimately what it comes down to is I have this... He has so much range. It is ridiculous. Okay. Also, there's this whole thing in this game about, like, the more you use weapons against certain types of enemies, it builds up an affinity for fighting that type of enemy or something. So, like, ultimately I should just be using the Fandango for, like, at this point, humans and dragons. Because it will build up the affinity for fighting those things. Okay, I really don't feel like I'm ready to be here yet. Oh good, special attack. Hey, I'm still alive somehow. That's neat. Oh, jeez. This is brutal. Just goodbye all of my healing items. Please stop with your attacks. just stop, please. Oh no. Everything hurts so much. I'm a normal agent. Oh, okay. So, did I complete 3% of this map? Or 3% of the overall map? Unseals the door to the wine cell. Okay. Grimoire containing heal. Thank goodness. Grimoire, degenerate temporarily decreases target strength. Cool. So grimoires are spell books. You use them to learn the spell, it sounds like. Okay. Tell you what. Mastered the heal spell. Okay. And let's wait until we actually, you know, have something. Options. Right, so okay, cool. Time of display is they have like an exclamation point thing for chaining attacks, which is a whole deal. Where is that? Like, how do I set quick commands? Magic is now. So we have like 4 classes of magic. Shaman being recovery, Warlock being attack, Sorcerer being aid, and Enchanter being affinity. So Enchanter has like fire weapon, lightning weapon, stuff like that. Sorcerer has, I think Sorcerer is more of like the buff and debuff. So I think that Degenerate spell is going to fall into Sorcerer. Shaman is recovery, and Warlock is big shooty damage spells. So that's all good and neat. Okay, seriously, how do I... Okay. Alright, so that is automatically set. Okay. Neat. So I don't have to go into menus for that. We will probably be seeing a lot of that animation throughout this game. Ooh, hey, there's a treasure chest up there. Gimme. Another shield, and that's a lot of Yggdrasil tears, but it doesn't seem to count against my cap. Alright, let's have a look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Sydney. So this is a risk breaker. Most men complacent accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached, smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it is almost as if you had no soul. How do you do it? Body and soul are one. Yet yours are separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where is your soul, risk breaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. You killed your beloved wife and child. They were slain by fallen knights, jackals. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them. Sydney. Try to catch me, Ashley Riot. Look outside yourself to find the truth. What's your game? Harden. Ashley. Merlos. Pay no heed to me, then. Take them, Riot. Wait, what? The City of Shade will forgive your sins, my son. And call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I am the heart, and you the hunter. But this heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, risk breaker. Hold, Sydney. Damn. Ashley has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening? I am waiting for you, Ashley Riot. Voices are already shifting, and I'm not entirely pleased with that, but that's fine. Okay, hey, we have battle abilities, maybe? Battle abilities, chain abilities. We have 3 chain abilities. Great, great, great. Oh, hey, and we can, in fact... Perfect. Okay, so we can start doing chain stuff. Additional damage equal to 70% of damage dealt. Regenerates an amount of Ashley's HP equal to 30% of damage dealt. Inflicts an additional 40% of damage on foe and repairs a small amount of weapon durability points. Great. Perfect. Great. Successful use of the ability prevents paralysis and numbness. Reflects 40% of damage, does not reduce damage received, effective versus non-magical attacks, and reduce damage by 50%. Okay, so this is where we get into like the chain and defense fun times. This is where we get into timed hits, which was Mario RPG the first timed hit game? I'm not sure. Anyway. So, yeah, basically this game has a whole timed hit system, and now when I get attacked, I have a chance to use those defense abilities, based off of hitting one of those 3 buttons. Hello, Knight. Can you give me just a second, my dude? I'd like to save. I still really like this UI. Anyway, so... Basically, when we attack, we can hit the circle, triangle, square buttons to like continue chaining attacks. And as far as I remember, there is no limit to the end of your chain. You can just keep chaining, and as long as you keep hitting that timing, then you keep getting the ability. You can keep attacking and keep chaining forever. But your timing has to be right. And then if you get the timing right when you're getting attacked, then you can use one of those 3 abilities. So I can either reduce the damage I take, or I can reflect some of the damage that I'm going to take, or prevent against numbness and paralysis, which is its own whole deal. Hey, dude. Mr. Knight? Hello? You were definitely not here before. Do I need to... Hello? Hello? You are I can't tell if you're just a dude, a dummy. I'm very tempted to hit him. I did just save. Okay, this does 0 damage. So I guess you're just a practice dummy? Okay. So that exclamation point there, that was... Dang it. Alright, so that exclamation point that appeared above my head, that's the, Okay, fine, break that box. That's the chain attack, and I need to press one of these buttons to continue a chain. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Perfect. Right, I have a spell I should use. I should, one of these days, learn how to menu correctly in this game. That'd be great. Right, the whole risk thing. So risk is associated with hit chance, but also critical chance. So at higher risk... Dang it. Dang bats. At higher risk, your hit chance gets lowered. But your critical chance goes up. I guess that's all I have to say about risk. Yeah, it's an interesting idea of your risk goes up every time you attack, and it looked like you might have seen in the these cost risk, and I think that means that they will incur risk. So, yeah, I managed to use one of the defense abilities there. Not that way. This way. So I have Impact Guard tied to Circle, which is the button I keep pressing just kind of automatically. So that would have incurred 4 risk, which lines up, I think, with... with all the numbers I just played out there. Gosh dang gust trap. There is a spell that will make traps briefly visible. I really hope to find it someday. It'd be really nice to have that. Alright. Yeah, this was just the big room. Oh. Alright. Cool. So here's the magic one. That was really slow. The defense stuff is really tricky because, like, I'm trying to hit circle very quickly to bring up my attack menu. It's fine. So I keep running into a situation where I am mashing on circle to try to get my... Okay, yeah, that just does look different. I'm mashing on circle to try to get my attacks going, and when I get attacked, it's like I'm already in the middle of other things. Okay, so we do have like a whole limited a number of items for each category. It does at least seem like the miscellaneous category is per unique item type, not like, you know, I have 20 Yggdrasil tiers. I definitely do not have 20 items out of that 64. So, yeah. That's nice. Let's not... Let's go back. There we go. Did you know menuing is just the hardest thing? It is so difficult. Case in point. Scrolling up to yes? Hoo boy, who can handle that? Okay, so we did get the key for that one door. We could check in with our little item box down here, but I think we're fine as is. So onward, backtracking a little bit further. I think this should be our room with the door. Chamomile sigil. And it turned to dust. Okay. I beg of ye, stop the pain. Is this some magic or merely the power of Leomond? Alright, you know what? We're going to... if they really want me to... Okay, so the manual suggested that you use specific weapons against different types of enemies. No, not discard. Ooh, boy, you hit hard. Can I not equip, or am I just viewing items right now? I think because I am in combat, I can't change this. Okay, so the manual suggests that you use like specific weapons against different types of enemies, so that it builds up like that whole affinity for each thing. However, if I can't switch weapons in combat, like unless I'm menuing that poorly, oh hey, a rapier. Okay, it's because I didn't go over to the exclamation point. That's kind of silly. Okay, so... Dang. Fandango's getting pretty good at beasts, I guess, because I keep fighting beasts. So, yeah, they want me to... I do not understand phantom points yet. Ooh, and I really need to keep chaining that durability thing on that. Cool. Anyway, so they want me to use different weapons for different types of creatures to build up the affinity for those types of creatures. Also, here in this menu, ORG stands for original, so that is the stats of the item itself. Equip is like the overall total, so not really any surprises there. Let's go for the slightly larger shield, I guess. Okay. And setup is all that stuff, yep. Alright. Sorry I'm going to get lost in menus for a while. Like I mentioned, this is a very systems-rich game, and there's a lot of stuff that they want me to interact with, and not just run through the entire game using just the Fandango. They do want you to, like, actually explore and experiment. And there's this whole thing about, like, breaking weapons down and crafting weapons. We'll get to that eventually at some point when we find a workbench. Is this too part of your game, Sydney? Oh boy. Alright, so I was going to try to start teaching this axe how to fight undead. The rapier does more damage than the Fandango. Let's try it out. See what happens. That's going to deal 0 damage. You can take damage. Why can't you take damage? Okay, so the X just does nothing to this guy. Great. Oh boy, okay. I am concerned about this armor that I just can't do much to. Yes, please. Oh, I need to remember that that whole defense thing is there. There we go. I think I just level up, and it's either I get a new chain ability or I get defense ability. I'm pretty happy with the chain abilities I have right now, but... Okay, here's an interesting bit. Mine still reduces MP for 30% of the damage dealt. Regenerate MP. That could be really good. Adds numbness, adds poison. Reduces... Okay, so these are all... kind of a pain, legitimately. As far as if I read the manual right, each of these doesn't just reduce the affinity for which they are associated. They also increase the other affinity. So, like, reducing air affinity will increase earth affinity. So if I did take one of these and I got it wrong, so like if I took fireproof and had aqua ward as well, if I got hit with a fire attack and hit the wrong button and went aqua ward instead of fireproof, I think I would end up taking more damage from the fire attack. I feel like gaining magic is more useful than gaining life outright, since we have a heal spell now. And it doesn't cost very much. Poison could be cool, but I doubt it's going to be useful in the immediate sense. Numbness is probably going to be rad at some point. It sounds like that is an amount of paralysis and also just a pain to deal with. Mind Assault doesn't seem like it's going to be useful yet. It's one of those things of, like, by the time it's going to be useful, I'm probably not going to think about it. Let's see. Let's just go with gain magic. It's a, it's more of a safer bet, I guess. Alright, real quick. Does healing magic injure undead in this game? Yes. Yes, it does. One of these days, they're going to do that. To hide secrets. Okay. That is a heckin' cool boss intro. And we are doing very little damage against things. And this is evil, not undead. Drain Heart. Let's see what we're up against. Need to remember that I have that. Oh good, he just absorbs health. You jerk. Okay. Okay. Oh geez, that is really... Actually... Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. Like, the first-person view pauses interactions and stuff, so you can actually get, like, a good view of enemies. That's neat. Let's have a look at this guy real quick. Like, this is a really neat design. Like, I really like this. Just the thin armor plates and then just like the nothing in the abdomen and the headless. That's a neat sword, straight up. This is a neat boss. Alright, let's get back into it and... Oh boy. I need to remember how to do things when it matters. Really need to get better about defense timing. There we go. Map completed 4%. Still a normal agent. That really doesn't seem like much. Elixir of Queens. Elixir given to soldiers of Leomons, monks in ancient times. That's a few points of HP. A few points of MP. Spell Spirit Surge. Summons a spirit of light to attack enemies. Neato. Speaking of spells, let's just take a moment, recover. Okay, so already we're seeing an interesting play of systems here. We have, like, there's the classic everything about, you know, buttons. There's everything about the classic play of MP and HP for, you know, you have... Ooh, Rusty Nail is a polearm. And Braveheart Gem increases the success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%. Must be equipped on a weapon. I am not sure if I can, like, extract gems once I apply them. Anyway, so yeah, we're seeing, like, the immediate play of, like, the classic one is, you know, MP, HP, you have healing spells, so mana becomes another form of health, essentially. But what's also more interesting is that we have a way to recover mana. It recovers over time, usually, but also it recovers through the use of that battle ability. So now I essentially have an infinite source of mana, which means I have an infinite source of health, which makes everything just a lot smoother and a lot easier. And it looks like, you know, the ability to switch out battle abilities is, like, it's tied to this L2 quick access menu. So I think, like, the intention is for you to switch things out regularly. I do wish the equipment was on here somewhere. Oh boy. It's always something that I find really interesting in systems is like how do they handle the whole like situation of health and mana and like your special abilities and whatnot. How do you make them special, and how do you drive their usage? And this is something that, like, particularly in the Etrian Odyssey series. Hey, it's another Let's Play in which I mentioned the Etrian Odyssey series. The Etrian Odyssey series has, like, all the really cool abilities take TP or MP or whatever they call it, and it's always a thing of just like all of your cool stuff requires this usable resource, and like the how do you get it back is always like that's the tricky, like that's where the goo is, like that's where it's like the interesting bits, and like that's always the limiting factor on everything. It's just like how, you know, Etrian Odyssey is all about delving into dungeons and like how far can you go, and basically the answer is until you run out of TP or you start running out of TP, because the moment you're out, then you can't heal anymore and you can't use any of your special abilities, and combat gets a lot harder that way. Anyway, so yeah, that's a sort of interesting like system stuff that I find like extra gooey, extra interesting. Surely there will be a save point not too far from here. Hey look, it's a save point. Okay, anyway, I've had a ramble about Etrian Odyssey. We've had a ramble about these systems. We're starting to unlock like the actual like core of the game is like in these battle abilities and the timed hit system, and like basically trying to shut down your enemies in short. And like I think there's a few other defense abilities, and I don't think I know one of them is like reflect magic damage, I think. But yeah, I'm excited. We're getting into the stuff. This game is neat, and it's still just utterly gorgeous. And like, oh, that boss design, I really dig that. And I do also really appreciate that they have when you go into first person, things stop moving, so that you can actually like sit there and have a look at them, and that's pretty cool. Anyway, game is saved, everything's good, everything's fine. We beat a boss, we beat another boss. Pretty good day. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.